Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Venus into Scorpio reading. So, this is going to be a collective reading, and we are going to dig into the subconscious and what's going to be going on inside of each and every one of us, because Venus is the energy of love, of romance, of connection, of abundance, and Scorpio is all about transformation and sharing of things, sharing of resources. And as Venus is moving through Scorpio, we are actually going to have a eclipse with the Scorpio new moon and an eclipse with the Taurus full moon. All right. And Venus also rules Taurus. So there's going to be a lot going on, a lot of recognition of where your energy's going, where your resources are going. A lot's going to bubble up from the depths inside of you into your conscious mind. Okay, so since this is second house Taurus energy that's going to be involved with this transit because of the eclipse, that's your resources, your abundance, things that you own, things that you value. And then eighth house, the house of Scorpio, which is transformation, deep connections. This house is just a very, it's a good house, but it's a challenging house. All right. So it's just, there's a lot that's going to come to the surface in matters of the heart, as well as where we are sharing ourself, our energy. So I'm going to pull some of these, and these are going to be our unknowns. All right. And we're going to look at these more through the reading. We're going to just let Spirit bring through whatever Spirit wants us to know and understand about this transit. Mars is going to go retrograde during this transit. So Venus will be in Scorpio from October 23rd through November 16th, okay? And on October 30th, Mars is in Gemini and is going to go retrograde. So that is definitely going to be an energy of desiring communication, lessons learned. All right. This is a very transformational time, especially, the 31st of October. The veil is the thinnest. So this is a very transformational time, a very spiritual time, a time to understand, a time to grow, a time to expand, a time to right wrongs. All right. This is where the shadow really comes to the surface to show us things that have been hidden as Venus moves through Scorpio in conjunction with the eclipses. Okay. So in matters of the heart, what is going on in the conscious mind? What is coming up from the subconscious into the conscious? Feel a lot of realizations, okay? And realizations are vast, right? Things that you wanted to work out and now you see why they couldn't. Deep realizations of maybe people that you've rejected, okay? And now you're like, wow, maybe there was potential there. And this is, all of us are going through this, okay? This is a collective reading. This is the energy that Venus moving through Scorpio, Mars going retrograde in Gemini, and then these two eclipses that we're having. Deep reflection. And then remember, the veil is thinning every day. So a lot of communication from the spirit realm, each and every one of us are receiving. You don't even have to feel like you are spiritual or spiritually gifted in any capacity. All right. You're going to be receiving messages and you're just going to know like there's something more to what you're feeling, what you're seeing. All right. So what's coming up? Okay, so we have things that we are pursuing, pursuing second chances, separated, ignored, and mixed emotions. Okay, so I feel this is talking about multiple scenarios rather than just one story. I mean, you could definitely pull one story from this, right? Something that many of you are going to be experiencing is the desire of a second chance with somebody that you are currently separated from, feeling very ignored by. And with that mixed emotions, this Venus transit, Mars retrograde, these eclipses, you're going to have some epiphanies. You're going to, where you were maybe dead set on a second chance with somebody, the fact that they are ignoring you, ghosting you, pushing you away, whatever, it's like you're no longer going to make any sort of excuse for that. Like, you know, oh, they're just scared, or they've gone through this, they've gone through that. Like, there's a sense of I'm no longer going to make excuses for anybody who is ignoring me, that I'm giving my time, energy, and attention to. All right. Because when we're really hopeful of a connection, working out, even, you know, getting together and starting or working out after it's separated, coming back for a second chance, we will make excuses and justifications and ignore various behaviors and red flags because we really desire this second chance or for this relationship to actually happen. And during this transit, there's a lot of awakening that's going to happen inside each and every one of us of what are we pursuing? Those that are looking back at the past, man, do I even really want that anymore? Is it even worth it? This is very transformational, which is just right in alignment with 8th house energy. And Venus is moving through there. And then we have the new moon eclipse with Scorpio. And I believe, let me see. Yes. And then Mercury is going to move into Scorpio as well on the 29th of October. Okay, so you got Venus in Scorpio, you got Mercury moving into Scorpio, we have this eclipse, new moon eclipse happening on the 25th in Scorpio. We have Mars going retrograde, that's in Gemini, but that retrograde energy that's part of what's bringing everything up from the depths of us. But that Scorpio energy with Mercury, Venus, Mercury, the mind, seeing things differently, learning. Venus, a change of heart, okay? And then the eclipses, things that have been hidden from us, truths coming to light. And so many of you, which you've been pursuing that is like just out of your reach, I see a change of mind, a change of heart in that space where it's like, I don't care why you're ignoring me. I don't care that you need time or that you get scared or whatever. Like, it's like, I don't care anymore. If you were into me, you would pursue me, and that would be that. Okay? Because this is like such a back and forth energy. Now, some of you are feeling a bit conflicted about like opening up to love again after a painful breakup here. So what's the purpose of this, Spirit? Why? I feel clearing space. It's like no more second chances. I've learned my lessons. I don't care if you want to communicate. Yeah, because of all of this. Okay, so this goes two ways, right? Some of you, it's like, I've been wanting this second chance, and now it's like, I don't know if I want that. It's the cost of it, you know, just to me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever, like, I don't know. Whereas others are now looking back on a connection that they have ignored, that they are apart from, and they're like, wow, I don't know why I ever behaved like this because I want a second chance. Okay, so this really does go both ways. It just depends on where each person is in their karmic cycle, the different soul contracts we have with each other. But this is the main energy, is looking back at the past. Some deciding like, why do I even want a second chance? Why have I even been pursuing that? I'm tired of the games. And others being like, wow, why have I been playing the games? Gosh, you know, sometimes some things just come a little too late, right? Too little, too late. Man, okay. Another message Spirit just brought through is some of you have decided, you know what? Screw the past. I'm done. I'm not waiting for anybody. And you really have moved on. And now, boom, here are these people. And you're like, what? Yeah, some of you, it's like too little, too late. But there will be closure. Like you'll get some closure in that. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups, and 4 of Wands. Okay. So, there is this big recognition, okay? And again, this is split. It goes either way. So you apply how it fits to you. Where some are realizing like what they've been pursuing has truly been rejecting them. Like that's why I'm ignored, is because I'm literally being rejected. Who I'm pursuing clearly has a different option or isn't all that interested in me, because if they were, they would be pursuing me. Like that's just a thought that's bubbling from the surface, okay? And it's like, why am I pursuing what rejects me and what ignores me? All right? So some of you, like that's what's coming up. And as that realization takes over you, great healing happens. And it's not like you have to force yourself to no longer want this person. It's very natural. It's very organic. It's like deep realization where we were back and forth because we wanted a second chance. It's like, no, what I've been pursuing rejects me and ignores me. And I'm done with that. I want some stability here. Okay. And now for others, there is going to be this realization of something was pursuing me, but I rejected it. I've ignored it. And now I've had some thoughts about this, and I'm grown about it now, okay? Because it's like I rejected because I just want to have fun. Like I'm not being serious with anybody. I'm not really emotionally mature, available, ready, open, whatever the case may be, okay? Because even when, you know, say somebody's trying to get over a broken heart over somebody else, that doesn't mean that they're not flirting, that they're not talking to other people, but they're not emotionally available while they're still trying to heal over that heartbreak. All right. So it's like there are some who have been very flaky, very immature, but now through this transit, these eclipses, the retrograde of Mars, there's a lot of maturity. And that person is now looking back, wanting a second chance, going to be willing to take the risk of getting rejected, okay, and is going to come in and be quite persistent make the action, the effort towards a second chance, apologize for the separation, take full accountability for their behavior, and offer something very stable, as opposed to in the past it's very mixed. Now, you know what? Let's get some signs. Thank God I have this deck, because I was up here because I was like, oh, I need this very specific deck for that. Let's get some signs and see. And we'll also pull some of these cards, but I got to pull all the signs out. I want to pull multiple messages here and see through the signs. That will really help. But yeah, and you know, some of you, this is, you know, where you're looking back now on somebody that you really wanted to get back with, but you're realizing like how flaky they were, how full of crap they were, how you don't care anymore what they were going through, what their circumstances were. Like, their behavior is inexcusable. And it's like you're not going to try to justify it anymore, because you have like hope that you guys will have another chance one day. It's like you're really getting over that. Okay, so 3 signs, Spirit, of where they are having somebody come back who previously ignored them, previously rejected them. 3 signs. This is strongly happening for. Okay, right there. Cut. And we have, oh, look at that. Scorpios, Virgos, and Geminis. And, you know, very interesting is we have Venus in Scorpio, and we have Mars in Gemini, divine feminine, divine masculine, Mars and Venus. So my Scorpios and my Geminis, this transit is going to be very strong for you, with people coming back, realizing they screwed up, realizing that they lost you. Okay, same with Virgos, but I feel for Geminis and Scorpios just because of the Mars placement, and then Venus, and then Mercury going in there, and then we're having an eclipse. It's going to be the strongest for Scorpios and Geminis, and then Virgo as well. You have people coming back, and I feel this is where it's too little too late. Okay, this is absolutely like too little too late. Let's see why. Why is it too little too late? Why is Scorpio going to say no? Scorpio's begun to build and move on with somebody else, or build and move on with their life, and just isn't interested. It's going to be closure for Scorpio, whoever comes back and tries to offer this second chance. Let's see for Virgo. Why is Virgo done? Why is it too little too late for Virgo to accept somebody back? I'm not going through that bullshit again. I don't care what your story is now. All right. So yeah, Virgo's done. Virgo's like, I don't trust you. Even if Virgo wants it, it's like, no, I could just never trust you again. All right, Gemini. Why is Gemini like, no, I don't want this to come back in. And then we'll do who's pursuing. Who is trying to come back. Oh, Gemini is like, you screwed me over so bad. End all, no repair. So my Gemini is out there. And this could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, or North Node. You guys are like, absolutely not. It's too little too late, because who's coming back to you? You don't care if they've grown and matured. They screwed you over every way possible, or at least that's how you feel. Like, major betrayal from this person. And it's like, that's why you don't care. It's closure for you, them coming back. you are not interested. And Virgo, I feel like you've had a lot of hope that you and this person could reconcile, that you and this person could work things out one day. But now that they're like here and back, it's like, yeah, no, I can't trust you. You put me through too much. It's like you can't feel stable, and you just can't believe in what they say, and you're like, this, it just would never be the same again. So, and then Scorpio, like, all this energy is doing you favors. You are like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I've moved on. You've truly moved on from this person. So Scorpio, who's ever coming back to you guys, I don't feel that you have any care in the world about them. It would probably make you laugh. All right. So let's see who is doing some pursuing. I feel I need to pull 4. So there's going to be 4 signs that are trying to come back. And this could be for anybody. Okay, those were the main 3 where it's like too little, too late. So for those where it's not too little, too late, what signs are coming back to those who are watching this reading? All right, cut. All right, so there's a Leo coming back. There's a Scorpio coming back. Wow, there's a Virgo coming back. And there's an Aries coming back. This is very interesting, these two. Okay, since we saw where it's too little, too late for a Scorpio and a Virgo, right? But there's some Scorpios and Virgos coming back. So see, we'll just keep pulling signs and go deeper into this message. So these are the signs that are coming back to the viewer, regardless of your sun sign. All right. Yeah, there's some Leos that really strongly want a reconciliation. They're like, I screwed this up. There's some Scorpios out there that have been keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you, and they're going to give you a message. It's going to be very dry. It's going to, like, they're tiptoeing in to test the waters. This Virgo that's coming back to some of you is very heartbroken, is very sad, is missing you, okay? And for those of you where this Aries is coming back in, they've really been waiting. Okay, this Aries has been waiting. Who are these signs trying to come back to? All right, so wow, a Sagittarius just jumped out strong. All right, so we got a Sagittarius. And we've got a Libra. Okay, so Libra and Sagittarius. Very, very strong that you guys have a Leo, a Scorpio, a Virgo, or an Aries coming back. And these are the reasons why they know that they screwed up. Okay, now let's look at those of you where this is a big wake up of, wow, I've been wanting a second chance with this person, or I've been hoping for a reconciliation with this person. But now let's see what's up. What has changed? This is for those of you that are having these major epiphanies. And it's like, nope, you know what? I don't want anything from my past. I want something new. And that's what this energy is about. Clearing this space. All right, right there. So Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Leos. Okay. So there are some Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Leos watching this video. And you guys are going to have a huge awakening. All right? A huge awakening about somebody that has been ignoring you, who you're separated from, who you've been hoping for a second chance with, who you may have been justifying, you know, why they act the way they do. And now it's like, nope, I don't want you no more. And again, that will be, and as you come into these realization, it's very natural, it's very organic, it doesn't hurt. It's kind of like, wow, what did I ever see in that person? Even if you've been like wanting them back for a while, all right, Aries, yeah. See, things that have been hidden from you about this person are about to be revealed. Aquarius, you're realizing that what you want is not going to come from that person, okay? With this Empress, I see this more as like, this person isn't who you thought they were. In this position, it's like you see them very abundant, having everything that you thought you wanted, but there's a realization of no. And for some of you, this is because there's like this really awesome new person that's on the scene or about to come in. Sagittarius, you're finally going to be head over heart about this person, all right? And Leo, it's just too much of a burden, like you're seeing the truth, all right? That they're more trouble than they're worth, and you didn't always feel that way, okay? So I feel for the 4 here, you guys are going to have major epiphanies, and there's things that are being revealed about these people, okay? And it just activates you. It makes it easy to be like, man, what did I ever see? Like, why was I walking down that path? Okay. So let's pull some signs that will reconcile with somebody. Okay. Like that these energies are the right energies. It's in your soul contracts. Okay. To come back together. So what are the signs that are going to have a reconciliation during this transit? October 23rd through November 16th. And like a true reconciliation where there's talk of, you know, emotions of maybe being back together, physically being together. This isn't just all the scenarios that we've already gone through, okay? This is where there's actual potential for a real reunion. What are the signs? Let's see if Spirit will just kind of throw them out. I really want this to be organic, authentic. What signs are going to reconcile during this transit, these eclipses, Spirit? All right. Leos. Wow, Leo, you guys have come out in all the scenarios. Apply it how it truly fits, okay? Give us more. Who else is going to reconcile, Spirit? Let's see if something jumps out at me. All right. Taurus, Leo and Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. Wow. You guys are going to reconcile with somebody. And it's interesting to me that everything I feel but Taurus has come out, right? So really apply the scenario. So let's see. We'll try to make this a little easier since Leo, Scorpio, Aries has definitely come out. I can't remember if Libra did or not. I know Taurus didn't, but remember, oh yeah, because Taurus, right? Yeah, at the beginning, because we got the Taurus, or no, never mind, that was Gemini. I'm sorry, okay. Who is Leo reconciling with? A Gemini, all right? Who is Taurus reconciling with? A Cancer. Who is Libra reconciling with? A Capricorn. Who is Scorpio reconciling with? An Aquarius. Who is Aries reconciling with? A Pisces. Okay, and then that leaves Sagittarius and Virgo. We already went through scenarios for both Sagittarius and Virgo. All right, so a Leo and a Gemini that are watching this, there's a reconciliation. A Taurus and a Cancer, a Libra and a Capricorn, a Scorpio and an Aquarius, an Aries and a Pisces. Okay, so let's look at what is not seen. Okay, look at this. I cannot believe this. This is the card that would describe Scorpio energy right here. Transformation. Like 1,000 storms held in the hands, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. And we've gone through all the different scenarios, right? Now we have Cauldron. Bewitching, yes, it be. Blink and you shall see. A bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. So this is all about metamorphosis, transmutation, and you got transformation right there. And look at, we went through multiple scenarios of the way each of us are going to transform, the way things are going to come up in our conscious mind. All right. And again, you really have to apply this reading how it fits for you. But this is a time, it's all about transformation of things that have been left undone. Seeing the truth about things we're still holding on to. All right. So let's see what the last thing is. And it is time to heal. And it's number 22. And I love that number. Listen, as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So it's ultimately, regardless of what scenario you fell into, okay, it's transformation, it's change, it's healing. All of it. Like, it's time for a big change in our lives emotionally around love and romance. Whether that means we finally see the truth and we're able to let somebody go. Somebody has a deep realization that they deeply still love us, yet it's too little too late, don't care. Or it's time for true reconciliation. Okay? Let's see, let's pull some signs for new love coming in during or after this transit and these eclipses. Who is getting new love by the end of the year? All right, Cancers, there's new love coming in. Same for Sagittarius, Virgos, Scorpios, and Taurus. Wow. The signs that keep repeating, I'm glad I pulled all the different cards because this message truly can go multiple ways, right? And I see for each sign that it truly does. And you'll know as it's happening. You know, you'll know if you're finally realizing, why have I been giving excuses for this person and hoping for them to come back? Okay? And then for those of you who have moved on and this person shows back up and you're just like, I don't even care anymore. Like, why are you here? It's just almost like closure. You laugh about it, like, you know, when you think of like how badly you hurt over them and how much you wanted them back, but now here you are, moved on, living your best life, and you just don't care. Like, you don't even have to be living your best life. You're just like, I don't care. Don't care. And then there are going to be some of you who do reconcile. But it will be in your heart to do so. It won't be like, no, there won't be any hesitation. Okay? And those of you where this is like finally seeing somebody for who and what they are and you can let them go. Or this is, you know, somebody coming back in that you're long over. There is new love coming in. I definitely see that. Very strong for Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgos, Scorpios, and Taurus. And you know, your Venus as well, where your Venus is at, you could apply it to these signs. So let's get a little bit more energy and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, it's time for major transformation, change, and healing. Finally seeing the truth. Like, yeah, this is major, major truth time in so many different ways. All right, yeah, look at Sun with Spirit. Part of Fortune, increase. Fourth house, roots. Sixth house, routine. And third house, messages. Interesting. Okay, so the Sun, it's time for the truth of your spirit, the truth of your soul, to switch you into a more happy, more fortunate energy, place of being around romance, okay? Fourth house, that is the house of Cancer, family, home, roots, laying roots with somebody, healing from pain and traumas of the past, okay? And that sixth house with routine, there is changes coming around love and romance for all of us, whether we are in a committed relationship or we're single, it doesn't matter. There are changes coming. And we have third house with messages. Mars is in the third house of Gemini at this time, okay? And so there's a lot that's been learned. And so that's why there's a desire for some people to come back, is because they have really learned and they've grown and they want to articulate, they want to express, they want to share, okay? And others, they're learning, oh, I see who you really are. I want nothing to do with you. As while others are learning, you know what? I don't want to let this go. I can see why certain things didn't work. I want to work on this. I want to heal this, but it will be a mutual thing, okay? Especially those of you who are in committed relationships. This is a time where we're really transforming, trying to change. We're seeking our happiness. We're seeing the shadow of what holds us down, what holds us back. And the veil thinning, all things we've been blind to. It is there if we want to see it. So this is a very powerful time around love, romance, transformation. Okay? And we're just looking at like the romantic aspect of this. There's a lot of other things that are involved, and you know, you'll feel this energy in other areas of your life. And if you feel yourself like really pulling away from certain things that you thought you wanted, that you thought you should be reaching for, you're feeling yourself pulling away from that, trust that. Your soul is trying to align you to something that's more suitable for you, okay? And that goes for romances too. Anything you're feeling pulled away from, there's great purpose in that. And there's new love coming in. And it doesn't mean like the signs that didn't come out, like there's no new love for you. But I just, those five there is very, very strong energy around new romance coming in. Okay, I feel like out of all the cards, who came out the least? I feel Capricorn came out the least. Pisces came out the least. Yeah, I feel like I know Capricorn came out as a reconciliation and a Pisces did too, but I feel like those two cards are the only time that they showed. So my Pisces and my Capricorns out there, I feel that this transit is going to be impacting you guys in a different area of your life. Probably more that second house, your money, your assets, what you own. You're going to be more focused in that sector, I feel, than so much on love and romance. It doesn't mean that you won't be, but since Pisces and Capricorn came out the least, I feel this Venus transit is impacting you two a little bit differently than it is the other signs. All right, so it is the moment of truth. Absolutely, for all of us. Many for love and romance issues and challenges, but for Pisces and Capricorn, it's a moment of truth in some other area of your life. All right, and it's time to transform and change and let some things go, heal some energy, and allow fresh energy in. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.